Welcome back to another spoiler-free anime review. Many will know Honey and Clover as another anime adapted from the works of Chika Umino, the original creator of March Comes In Like a Lion. If you are a fan of Lion's wholesome atmosphere, slow burn pacing, and themes of friendship and soul-searching, Clover is 36 episodes of that, but replaces shogi games with art and love triangles. I begin this review with a comparison because Lion was vastly more popular in the West, yet it contained elements many of us probably aren't interested in, such as shogi strategy. By comparison, Clover is much more accessible because it doesn't dwell on anything unrelated to the characters' social lives. The story follows several college-age art students who practice pottery, sculpting, painting, and more, yet it's never focused on in great detail. Instead, it's something they study in between plot points. Although I'd like to see an anime that delves deep into different types of art, Clover is meant to be treated like a sitcom or soap opera following a large cast of characters. One reason I attribute to Clover being less popular than Lion is its poor introduction. The first episode falsely depicts it as a comedically dense anime packed with shallow characters, so I honestly couldn't blame anyone for dropping it at episode 1. It's not that the comedy's bad, but it's easy to get the wrong impression about the anime as a whole. Thankfully, the comedy is toned down in later episodes, proportionately balancing screen time between it and meaningful interactions which gradually develop their characters. I loved how the characters gradually open up, revealing their insecurities, uncertainty for the future, and wavering emotions for other people. The romance angles are just as complex. My favorite characters were the 4 side characters involved in a love quadrilateral. They're all older than the central cast, so they're more concerned about their jobs and futures than the others. I thought their reflections on past mistakes and wondering if they're good enough for the ones they love added a greater touch of realism that you rarely see in anime. These characters are old enough to have made mistakes and wonder if they'll eventually fail and hurt their new love in the same way. Just like with Lion, I loved how its creator peers into some of their raw, unfiltered emotion. So few anime get this aspect of the human condition right, and both Lion and Clover nail it. I just wish we could get an entire series just like this, but without all of the over-the-top comedy. Although Clover features its fair share of dark emotions, it does a great job of counterbalancing them with an equal measure of friendly bonding and its wholesome atmosphere. Due to their age range, some characters look up to each other for advice or even come together as friends for support. They reassure each other that as long as they're true to themselves and give their best efforts, everything will be alright. The problem with staying true to yourself is that it only works when you understand your inner self. This dilemma one character struggles with manifests towards the end of the first season, creating my favorite arc out of the entire anime as they receive a ton of development. Clover's second season is much like its first, though the stakes are much higher as everyone is at a crossroads in life as they will soon graduate college or move in pursuit of work. While the first season features our characters wrestling with their emotions, the second is when they expose their true feelings to the world, ready for whatever consequences or rewards await. I thoroughly enjoyed the second season as the characters I initially didn't care about had all formed a connection with me at this point, and I finally see whether or not they're capable of achieving their goals. The only thing I didn't like about the second season is that it could have spent a little more time with its side characters in its conclusion, but overall, I was happy with its ending, especially for its main characters, though, as I previously stated, those side characters were my favorites through season 1. Additionally, the English dub for Clover Season 1 aided the relaxing and wholesome atmosphere the anime provided. I watch most anime sub lately, but I think a slow burn anime like this needs a good English dub. Unfortunately, its second season has no dub yet, so keep that in mind. I guess I should also mention that there's one character who's 18 in the story, but she looks like she's about 10 and she's the subject of a love triangle. Some people found this strange, but I always considered her to be a little person, so I didn't think much of it. That love triangle, however, was a little hard for me to get into anyways because one guy was a comedic relief character 90% of the time and received very little development. However, I thought her friendship with the main protagonist was compelling and well written. Overall, I give Honey and Clover an 8.5 out of 10. If you enjoyed its creator's other works or just want a down-to-earth slice of life that probably has a little bit too much humor at times, I'd recommend checking it out. So what did you think of Honey and Clover? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks to Nia-chan for 3rd-tier Patreon support, and to all of those who support these videos monthly on Patreon or buy anime or manga merchandise using the affiliate links in the video description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with Angel Densetsu.